fuck-ass attempt at beating all of Rainworld before Watcher comes out. I'll just restart this. I'm not playing. I am gonna play actually, like, typical campaign. Default. I'm gonna go ham for this. I'm not. I'm pulling out all the tricks. All the stops. The objective is meet Moon, meet Pebbles, ascend as fast as possible, taking the original path. Holy fuck, that's loud. Which means I have to go outskirts, industrial, garbage, shoreline, shaded, exterior, pebbles, exterior again, down the wall, then chimney canopy, far. Oh fuck, that means I gotta go through both Sky Islands and Farmer Ace. Oh. This is gonna be one fucking hell of an adventure, that's for sure. And I'm not gonna use passages. I put part 1 deliberately in the description because I know it's gonna be like I figure I'll be able to probably do Survivor and Monk today if I just skip everything and go for it. But Hunter, on the other hand, I'm gonna have to fuck with Hunter because I play Hunter a lot. So typically. When I play Hunter, I've turned the cycles up just so I can have more fun with them. In like, sort of a not gonna die in 20 cycles environment. However, I am gonna do a regular Hunter run, which will mean I'm going for canon endings, which means Hunter will just end up dying. It's not a speed run or anything, I'm just trying to complete the game as fast as possible. If it was a speed run, it'd be kind of crazy. And I'm not, like, going as fast as... I'm still taking the original route. Or route. The reason I'm not doing speedrunning, obviously, is because, you know, I'm not on PC, and fuck that. I ain't gonna compete with that kind of competition. That kind of competition is kind of genuinely insane, and I don't have the precision for that. I'm playing with a goddamn PlayStation controller. I just love the music in this game. It's unreal. I basically listen to the entire fucking soundtrack like every day. It's got so many different vibes. The whole soundtrack is generally applicable in like it's trying to set any mood, any emotion. It's perfect. I think it's like the ultimatum of video game soundtracks overall. I haven't met a single person that hasn't liked at least one song. Urban Jungle. Playing this game on PC is so different than playing on, like, console. It's basically bare bones game. The one thing I've never justified doing is the fixed camera. I see a lot of people on PC use the mod that makes it so the camera follows the slug cat, but it's unsettling. I don't like how it looks at all. It makes the game feel like no longer rainworld. Then again, I played when the game came out for the first time on PlayStation. It was just before the Downpour DLC release. And now we're getting another DLC, which is actually kind of crazy. I'm excited. I just can't wait to see how Video Cult's gonna pull it off. Because that's the thing. All the other slug cats were based off of a mod. Now we're getting a slug cat that's, albeit in modded regions, the story isn't based off of mods. So it's going to be completely custom campaign from Video Cult, which I'm highly looking forward to. A breath of fresh air, so to speak. I don't know if he'll be able to keep up though. Oh, fuck. God, I hate going through these rooms. I'm surprised I haven't seen a vulture yet. Typically you'd see at least more than one. Oh. Oh, that fat fucking there. And there's your vulture. Chubby fat ass won't be able to fit through the pipe. Genius. Just ignore every ball there. Just... That's the other thing. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Come on, drop me. I dare you. I love when the AI does this. It's like, come on, you've got the most complex AI in a video game ever, and yet you're gonna... It feels like they're alive, though, you know? They have quirks, they're living. And the ecosystem is just... Never been another game like this. And there probably will never be another game like this. Attack him, please. Lizard still got me in his mouth. There we go. He let go. And that's what makes the game feel alive. Good thing there was another sphere down here, or I would have had to do parkour. And now I don't. What's the karma for that? Yeah, I can go through. Oh, bug right off. I thought I was gonna have to start over. Ryan showed me a list. 12 minutes, 31 seconds. Yeah. Like I'm doing that. That's like crazy. Like I'm already over it. Already over the time. 13 minutes. Like how the fuck are they doing it that fast? I'm assuming that's with like... I'm assuming it's cheating. I'm assuming they're like... using... not cheats, but hacks. Or not hacks, but trying to think of the word. Bugs or glitches, that's what I'm thinking of. They're obviously using glitches. Alright, I'm doing glitches. Obviously I'm not doing, like, glitchless as fast as I can fucking go. Like, I'm not taking the optimal route. I'm taking the proper route. The route that the game theoretically wants you to go. Fucking hate leeches. Or are we gonna get garbage waste banger? Or nah? They're garbage wastes. The Garbage City Shuffle. That's another thing. Every song fits the atmosphere of the game. Like, perfectly. Literally perfectly. Today's stream will be just, you know, me explaining how much I love the fucking game. And, you know, beating it, you know. Likely time rain, you know. Some people that play the game has got no direction. So, there have been cases where people take 40, 50, 60 hours But somebody who knows the game can beat the game in fucking under an hour, probably. If you play well enough. And probably even more than under an hour, considering there are people who've done it in 12 seconds, albeit glitches. I love the noises everything makes. There's so many good noises in this game. It's crazy. Are those fucking... Those are ocean leeches. I don't want to get caught up in that. Oh, and yeah. Just as I'm like, I don't want to get caught up in that, lo and behold, here I am, caught up in it. What's the, I have enough. Look at how many of them there are. Fuck you! This is such a piss-off game, though. Like, I should have went the top route. I should have been smart about it and went the top route. Now I gotta do the trek across garbage wastes again. It would be cheating if I used the monk gates regularly, but since I'm not backtracking, I don't have to worry about it. Because it's technically, I'm still gotta get the karma for each gate. I still gotta be max karma going into 5 Pebbles butthole. I don't even know what that would be, like an exhaust port or something? Or no, well I mean I guess the all the exhaust vents are up top. Or towards the edge rather. Oh fucking, I just dropped all my shit. I hate them fuckers. I hate the leeches too. The leeches are they're the worst enemy in the game, other than the snails are pretty bad, but they're not an enemy. They're just meant to be there to annoy the fuck out of people. The leeches are actually deadly. My fucking battery keeps flip-flopping back and forth. Dad's probably charging, putting gas in the generator or something. I mean you no harm. I don't know why they're so angry at me. I don't know what's going on. The music is acting like it's a big deal. I'm just a chill little guy. I'm just a chill dude, my guys. They wanted to kill me initially. They're like living beings, bro. They have emotions. They have feelings. And the scavengers are the perfect example of that too. Scabs. Yeah, I know they're valued. It's funny how Iggy didn't give me that tutorial the first time. Maybe it's because I spent more time in that room. Here you go, guys. Cool little dudes. It's cool how if you pay them enough, you can just walk on through. There were times where I actually paid them and then walked through. Like I actually didn't need to pay them because my rep with them was so high, but I didn't know. It's one of those things you would never know unless you like checked stats and shit. Oh fuck. Holy shit. Oh look, a perfectly placed, let's see, are they here this time? They are here this time, so they're just always here. That's such a dick move. Like, I ain't dealing with that. Fuck that, I'll go the top route. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit there. I am, however, going to do something that typically you wouldn't do as Survivor. Well, I mean, I guess you could do it as Survivor, but it's not likely for people to actually do it. I wonder if Ryan will actually be showing up. Just ask him now. Hopefully he will. Oh, I'm gonna take that to Moon. Oh, no way. I can't take it to Moon. Oh, leave it there. I keep forgetting I can't speak to Moon yet. Which is no good. See, that's the other thing Downpour didn't do that I wasn't exactly a fan of. There was only dreams and artificers. Or not artificers, Gourmand. Artificer did have dreams, but they weren't, like, painted. They were live action dreams, so to speak. If they were painted, they probably would have been more dramatic. And more characters should have had dreams. I would have loved to see each character have like a dream perspective of both Moon and Pebbles. Guaranteed that is a lot of art you'd have to do. Shoreline! Come on, get through the hole. Cycle for shoreline. Once you know how to swim, stuff goes so much quicker in Shoreline. And I mean, the visual breath meter helps quite a bit, actually. Without the visual breath meter, fuck. It's almost impossible to tell. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, maybe those little bugs in the water there were maybe like, once upon a time, Moon's neurons. Possibly. That is a very possible thing to look at. Oh, motherfuckers. Oh, that didn't go well. Oh, fucking don't turn me around, dickhead. Holy shit. That's such a close call thing to do. That's like, I barely made that. Just. Captain. Right? Oh, fuck. No, captains. Yeah, this is captain. Yup, 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 yup. I can swim with my friends, although I wish they weren't so fucking annoying. Stay above the water. What's my timer looking? Oh fuck, I can make it to him. I'm right there anyways. I think I'm gonna take a small break when I reach Moon, and then I'll be back. Quarter of the way in, and we're only at Moon. Not bad. It's only half an hour. Shit. Yup. Well, that's my cue for a bathroom break. Fucking hell. That's a fucking life kick in the ass that is. Fucking all the snow is melted in Canada. This shit sucks. I got to do one snowmobile trip this fucking season and that was it. Oh, no whole... Motherfucker, I gotta come from the other side of... Oh! This is bullshit. I think it was, yeah. One of them. Oh, I fucked that up. Something happened there. I felt like being a dickhead this time. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to get through, Shoreline. I sure hope it is. It's the most straightforward way. At least that I know. Other than that one section that you wouldn't typically do as Survivor. But, oh fucking, no. No, thank you. That is just bad news all over it. I hate sea leeches. Jungle leeches, however, are the worst. Jungle leeches are an affront to man. All these dickheads are gonna try and kill me. Fuck off. Or you're gonna get killed. There we go. Yeah, fuck them. Oh, you dickhead. I'm not gonna make it. Just. Fucking just. Oh my god. This is the only part I don't like going through. Because these dickheads are here. Albeit I did worsen my reputation with them, but they're already pretty bad when you're going through here regularly. Dude, I'm already fucking over half an hour in. No, 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 no. Fuck. Swim. Swim like your life depends on it. One leech is enough to cause me so much hassle, dude. Yes, Iggy, I know where I'm going, okay? You haven't directed me the entire time I've been going through here. Why would I not know that I'm going this way? I know where Moon is. I know I have to go see her. Fuck. Half a cycle left. At least I won't have to go foraging for food. As long as the Leviathan doesn't show up again, I should make it to the first shelter in Moon. That is if the giant fucking asshole doesn't show up and want to eat me, you know. No signs of threat music. So I think we're good. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for the second shelter in Moon. I might even have enough time to meet Moon. As is if I don't fuck this jump up like 8 times. Not this one. The next one. This one. Fuck. Nope. Fuck. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was so close. What the fuck did I do there? I did like a turnaround dash. Fuck's sakes. I'm just gonna put down a fucking spear. I'm not gonna waste my time. That's not close enough. There we go. 'Cause fuck going through. I totally have enough time to meet Moon. Yeah. There's not much that really goes down when you meet Moon the first time anyways. It's just Moon down. Hi. You like my cool ass backflip? Yeah, you can't do that. Alright, I gotta go. To be honest, when they're talking to you, like through the actual text box after you have the knowledge, I still think they should have made, like, iterator noises. Like, they're still speaking to you, just like the echoes. I think when the echoes speak to you, I think they should speak to you in their language, but also you can understand it like it's been translated to English. It would definitely be a lot more recording. But it would be worth it. The payoff would be awesome. I don't know, everyone's probably being like, oh, what the fuck would an echo sound like? The Watcher trailer? Obviously. That's definitely an echo. There's no way it's not an echo. It has to be. Like, they're known for the deep music, might as well be known for the deep voice as well. They're, like, supposed to be ethereal gods, essentially. And then they revealed that new voice. And I don't know, really. Come here, asshole. Try and grab me. You're gonna get eaten now. This is what you get. Off to see the scavengers. The wonderful scavengers of Shaded Citadel. Or more like Shaded Shitadel. Shaded Shitadel. We have no subscribers and no viewers, so I'm not gonna be recommended to anybody, dude. It sucks. Can I like shock a Leviathan? Does that work, or is it too big? That is a jellyfish. They say to be like the jellyfish. Because the jellyfish doesn't try. Ah, there he is. I was gonna be like, I know he's here. Quickly, while he's distracted. One hell of an escape that was. A little too close for my comfort. Last time was a lot too close for my comfort. Yes, Iggy, I know where to get to 5 pebbles. I'm not stupid. I've played this game a million times. I live in this world, for God's sakes. Who do you think I am? A measly slug cat? No. I went the wrong way. Just as I was just telling Iggy that I knew where I was going. Oh, you fuckheads. Get away. Go bother somebody else. I'm not here to fuck around. Fuck off. I haven't had to I've been playing as Rivulet a lot lately, so I haven't really had to worry about double jumping on anything, so. Does that lead anywhere? No. I don't think it does lead anywhere. No, it's the next one over. That's the one I'm thinking of. It's this. Oh, fuck. Really? Go. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but I wish there was more Shaded Citadel. Which is a stupid thing to want more of. It's not that fun of a region. It's like cool the first time you go through it, but after having gone through it like fucking 8 times, it's boring. The music's cool. It's cool, atmospheric. I wish it was more engaging. Like, put another enemy in there. Or I find we need more atmospheric creatures. Like, they got the small bugs, but we need more things like the cicadas, for example. They don't harm you, for the most part. They're like usually have some sort of gameplay mechanic, and they're atmospheric. They kind of just hang out. I'd like to see like a big beetle or a moth or something. A moth would be perfect for Shaded. Because, you know, it's dark, and moths typically live in dark places. It'd be cool to see a frog in garbage wastes. A frog thingy of some kind. And I'd love to see a beetle. More bugs, please. I'm gonna give the scavengers 3 whole pearls. Because I'm such a generous dude. Also, I love the scavs, they're awesome. Flows! Hell yeah. Crank this shit. One of those just staple songs, you know? Can I get back up? I don't think I can get back up. I legitimately have to kill myself. That sucked. That was bullshit. Pointless death. I'm only taking as much food as I need. I'm not taking any more than that. I'm not gonna bother with all this stuff. I want to get this over and done with. Killer song. Killer soundtrack as a whole. I do wish Shaded had a couple more banger tracks. Like, they have flows, or it has flows, and it also has the other one is oh, what's it called? Not Dark Sauce. Oh, no, I can't remember it. It's the one that plays on the other gate towards 5 Pebbles. Or not 5 Pebbles, towards I don't want that. Alright. Whoops. Now I feel bad. I didn't mean to throw that. What way is it? It's not down, right? No. It's over one more than down. Oh my god, there's so many. Creepy as fuck. Go down! Quick, before they eat you. Ah, dumbass. These areas that don't have threat music is so menacing. Makes it all the more scary. There's no way I'm making that in a single go. I am gonna sleep it off and wait. That'd be the best option. Oh look, another dream. They're so prominent in... I don't know if Monk has dreams. It's been forever since I played Monk. Monk, I will be going a different route. I'll be probably going for a more optimized route. Like, I'll probably just go industrial, chimney canopy, pebbles, back to chimney canopy, and then from chimney canopy to Sky Islands, and Sky Islands to Pipe Yard, and then take Pipe Yard to the Void. Because, to be honest, fuck Farmer Ace, I'm not going through Farmer Ace. I'm going through Farmer Ace on the... on my Survivor run, however, because I feel it's needed. Fuck off. Oh, I just threw my fucking thing. I was gonna say, just threw my fucking light. Just in case I do get stuck in some sort of shenanigans, or, you know, they get stuck a lot. Like, a lot. I can fucking just about speed through the tunnels as fast as I can move on land if I time my shit right. And back in the hole. I was smart to go through here. How much longer do we have left? Oh, it's not that long of a stretch. Oh my, dude. I didn't even see him there. I walked right in front of him, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah, don't mind me. That's 2 times. I'm gonna have to watch that back. My god. I walked legitimately right fucking in front of him. Oh, we got plenty of fucking time. I'm good. I don't know what I was stressing out. Bunch of bullshit. Sounds like one of them's stuck. Oh my god, they're all fucking stuck. See, this is the one thing I hate. Come on, get your fat ass up and over there. Yes, there we go. Freedom! Oh my god. Holy shit. Finally. The leg. The existential crime, or climb, is here. Only an hour in. I'll give it, I don't know, 2 hours and a half, and I can probably... If there's like no more deaths from here straight to subterranean, it's most likely 2 hours, I'd say. Bye-bye, don't need you anymore. Making sure my fire is doing well. What temperature is it in here? It's gone up to 15 since 12. The exterior. Oh, I got survivor. I'm not gonna use that passage. I gotta convince myself not to. Wonder if when Ryan's actually... I'm gonna fucking call him. I'm pausing this, give me a second. Actually, fuck pausing it. Hope he picks up eventually. Come on, please. Oh, white lizard. He always is in the same spot too. He never goes anywhere else. Although there is multiple white lizards around here. There he is. Okay. After he disappears, he can't even tell he's there. Watch me pin him to the wall. Oh, I hit him off the wall. I was gonna pin him there, but... Oh, here we go, another chance. Gotcha, bitch! Ah! Oh, that dickhead didn't even want to pick up. Oh my... No, 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 not me. Oh my god. You're kidding. No! Fuck. I'm a goner. There's a hole right there, yep. I know he's not showing up to stream, I know it. I just fucking know. Should've kept that fucking spear on me. We would've had way less problems. I would've been able to actually get out of the fucking lizard hold. He said he was gonna be late to stream, but like, come on. I said I was gonna stream at 8, and it's now 9, and oh my god, that fucking spear is like, floating. Holy shit, that's a long time. I could not imagine what it would be like if this place had a threat team. Well, now I know that yeah, that's clearly a pole plan. If I would have known before... It would have been way easier to not have to deal with. Oh, fuck. Oh, hopefully I can get that lizard where it hurts. There. Oh, fucking, you gotta be kidding me. There's another one? Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh, fuck. No! Oh my god. He dropped me and I died. Bullshit. I'm gonna complete this tonight. I'm not stopping until I do. I might cave in and use the passage. Because I'm getting tired of the lizards here already. The only problem is, for me, passage could be cheating, theoretically, because I've explored the whole map. So, theoretically speaking, I could passage to somewhere I haven't been in the game so far. So I don't want to be doing that. So I gotta actually pay attention if I do want to passage somewhere, that it's somewhere I've been before. After meeting Pebbles, I could passage to Outskirts and take Outskirts to Drainage, then Drainage to... Filtration, and eventually Filtration to... That would solve a lot of problems. I mean, I'd rather go through Drainage than go through Farmerays, because fuck Farmerays altogether. Place is horrible. There's a lot of stupid waiting, but I do want the full experience of the game, so maybe I should do Farmerays, because that's the intended experience. But that does mean I have to go through Sky Islands, which is just like, ugh. Oh, there's lizards here. How joyous. Too bad they just decided not to look in the right area. Sucks to be them. How stupid could you possibly be? Oh, I hate it when they do this. Like, get the fuck off. Fuck you. Like, let the fuck go, dude. Why do they have to do that? Oh, I didn't realize that was where the thing was. Fucking hell. How much time do I have? Oh, I got lots. I'm gonna try calling him again. Hope he actually picks up this time. I'm going straight for... Ah, Noodle Central. You didn't hear shit, big fat oaf. Oh my god. It's probing it! Gross. Oh, you're fucking shitting me. There, of all places? Get him! Oh my god, gross. I'm gonna be cutting it close, dude. Real fucking close. They're just feed for my project. Yeah, this is gonna be cutting real close. Like, really, really close. I remember when that was just like when the precipice wasn't here. It's so, I don't know, it just feels different. I'm so used to the precipice not being here, and there just being a shelter, but now it's a whole ass region, dude. You know, I have a very fond memory in this game. And, you know, most people who like, played the game before Downpour probably will have the same memory as me. And that's trying to brute force your way through unfortunate development. Which is just, it's hell. It's pure hell. I go around it every time now. Now that I know there's an alternative route, I'd rather go around it. Because it's not fun. I gotta remember you can spear the yellow lizards in the head for like double damage or whatever it is. Go. Little things like that, I don't know if that would have been picked up on the audio. It just makes the game feel so much more atmospheric. Little tiny itty bitty sounds that play every now and again, and oh. Wonderful set piece music. It's gorgeous. It's the best I've heard in like a video game ever. I've never heard video game music perfectly fit music in a like perfectly fit the game itself. Minecraft had it pretty spot on, but then, you know, C418 stopped. Well, I wouldn't say stop making music because he apparently made one more album. And then stopped making. Could you imagine if that actually went down? That was a fucking clutch. That was ridiculously clutch. I didn't actually think I was gonna pull that off. I'm gonna head straight for Pebbles. I'm gonna collect my food. I'm not even gonna bother with the death pit hellhole shelter in Pebbles' ass. Fuck that. Speaking of the devil, hi, dickhead. Oh my god. I'm gonna use the passage. The fact that I have knowledge that I know for a fact I'm gonna be able to make it through outskirts to filtration. I'm gonna get it over and done with, and then I'm gonna do monk next. It's just because I'm playing Rainworld. I know that's the only reason Ryan doesn't want to be here. I know for a fact that's the reason. He hates this game for some reason. I don't know how he can. It's so good. My fire is starting to actually go. I might put another piece on. What's the temperature in here? 16. It's not even going up. What the fuck is going on with my fire? Oh, that's what's going on. Flip this then. If chat, that's my non-existent chat. If you didn't know, I live in, oh fuck, I live in the middle of nowhere, and we don't have access to hydro. We're off grid, which is like crazy. I'm streaming off grid in the middle of fucking nowhere. And the best part is, now that Elon Musk has canceled Starlink, I will be able to stream. So, I'm gonna try and get it all out as fast as possible. Because who knows how long I have left. Might as well stream every piece of my favorite video game. It's the only thing I really can do. Ooh, I get to see inspectors, which will be neat. I remember when like I said, most of my experiences from this game came from before Downpour. Downpour, when I went into Downpour, I went into Downpour knowing everything about it. I still struggled fairly, well, I say fairly, I struggled quite a lot at the beginning, but that's just because gorgeous. Oh, it sounds so good. That's because as I was saying, the game's hard. It's hard to learn. But like when I went into the game the first time and I played Survivor and Monk, because I didn't play Hunter until after Downpour. Oh fuck. Oops. Didn't mean to drop that. I don't need it, but just didn't mean to drop it. Dude, I passed him so fucking far. He wasn't that far behind, but he was far enough, you know. I love this. This is one of the good threat themes. Just because it's just good. Is there? He's down in the bottom here. Yeah, he is. You come to learn how to do these kinds of things just by playing the game. By enjoying it, you learn to love it. I hated it at first. My first experience with it, I took a whole year break before I got back into it. I remember failing in Outskirts. I remember getting through Outskirts for the most part after a lot of trying. I finally got through Outskirts. But then I remember after that there was Industrial, and I got into Industrial and I couldn't get through Industrial. I was having a hard time with just moving around in general. And so I gave up for like a whole year and eventually came back to it. And when I came back to it, I actually bothered to learn how to play the game. In the beginning, when something's hard, you don't want to do it. And I find that this game has that a lot. Like, a lot. I remember I also took about, I don't know, a couple month-long breaks in the middle of doing unfortunate development, because unfortunate development back then was just horrible. I had no maps, or I did have a map, but I barely fucking used it. So I essentially had no map, no, like, I didn't know how, the least I could do was backflip consistently. I had no clue that there was even a role in the game at the time because I didn't bother looking at the wiki. He makes so many sloshy sounds, dude. It's gross. But now that I know how to play the game, I can play it fucking efficiently. I can get through whole regions in a single cycle. And it's not even that much trouble. Of course, sometimes the game is never truly it's never truly easy. I still die. I have 700 hours, I think, somewhere around there. No, it's more like 400 hours, 400-ish hours. And I still get lost from time to time. I still die to an enemy time to time. The game is still as hard as when I bought it. But the thing about rainworld is you evolve within it as like as a person, as with an intellect. You learn that, oh, it wasn't the game playing me wrong, it was me playing the game wrong. And the beauty of it, I wish if there was any game I could remove from my brain so I could learn to adapt again and enjoy the experience of again, it would be this game, definitive. My first time going through General Systems Bus is a memory that's been burned in my brain. My first time seeing that, there was a city on top of 5 pebbles. My first time hearing random gods. Hell, my first time going through Outskirts. It's a memory that I will never forget in my life ever. It'll stick with me till the day I die. That's how influential of a game it is. And yet some people still choose, and it's not their kind of game. They don't want to physically learn it. And it's crazy. Like, if they just took the time to appreciate it, they would see that it's not the fact that they were wrong. It's the fact that they just didn't see it. And there might be some people in the world that despise the game because they don't just, you can't sink all that time into it. I've spent little over 400 hours as of me playing right now. And those first 100 hours were miserable. I hated it. Despised it. I didn't enjoy playing it. But that's because I didn't want to learn how to play it. You gotta want to have it be a challenge. And once you realize how much of a challenge it is, and you finally start to grasp the concept that that's the kind of game it is. You start to realize, oh, I was not expecting all of this. The song still sometimes brings a tear to my eye. The artwork is stunning. You're stuck in a cycle, a repeating pattern. You want a way out. Know that this does not make you special. Every living thing shares the same frustration, from the microbes in the processing strata to me, who am, if you excuse me, godlike in comparison. The good news first. In a way, I am what you're searching for. Me and my kind have as our purpose to solve the very oscillating claustrophobia within the chests of you and countless others. A strange charity, you the unknowing recipient, I the reluctant gift, the noble benefactors, gone. The bad news is, no definitive solution has been found, and every moment the equipment erodes in a new state of decay. I can't help you collectively or individually. I can't even help myself. For you, though, there is another way. Go the old path. Go to the west past the farmerays and down into the earth where the land fissures. As deep as you can reach, where the ancients built their temples and danced their silly rituals. The mark I gave you will let you through. Not that it solves anyone's problems but yours. At the end of time, none of this will matter, I suppose. But it would be nice if you took another way out, one free of frolicking in my memory arrays. There's a perfectly good access shaft right there. The pinnacle of a journey. The beginning of understanding that there is something more. That's what intrigues people to play this game. The idea that it's not just animals. There used to be people. Were they like us? How were they like us? Were they like us at all? And then the game gives it to you. It provides the most bare and minimal information possible. Tapestries. With what appears to be people. But they're not quite like us. They're different. What were they like? What was their society like? There are so many questions that probably will never be answered. Hell, people are still debating at how big they are. You start to wonder, they couldn't have lived on the surface. It was too wet. There's too much rain, they all would have died long ago. And they surely weren't designed to fit in those small boxes that most animals stay in during the rain. And most buildings flood with water. Where could they have lived? Did they die out upon the creation of their ginormous supercomputers? All these questions start to whirl around in the mind. So many things were told to you, and it didn't it didn't give very many answers. It intrigues the player even more. Really grabs you in. And among all this silence, you get treated to one spectacle after another after another. First with random gods, the pinnacle of technology. What you thought was the greatest sight in the game. And after a long hallway, hop, a skip, and a jump, it hits you. They lived on top. A desolate city in a wasteland, long forgotten. It sparks so many emotions. And effectively, the game just one-upped itself after the last pinnacle of art that it showed us. And then it's like, here, look at this. It's fucking gorgeous. It's the best artwork I've seen in a video game ever. Now the game has you thinking this is the pinnacle of its peak. And that it truly was one of the greatest moments of the game. Then you make it out of the city and you wonder, how far were we climbing up? How far did we go? We climbed quite a way, and we moved quite a way within the robot itself. And then the game forgets all of that, and shows you this. A so-called echo of the past, stuck within time. It's just opening up more questions. Question after question after question. And this is likely the first time you've ever seen one. I guarantee you a lot of people probably walked right past. And they never would have known that on the other side of that room was pure gloriousness. It paints a picture in the mind. A glorious memento to those of the past. The player essentially gets their mind blown. Time after time after time at this like peak of the game. First you have, discovering pebbles, right? Going up it starts when you go inside pebbles for the first time and experience zero gravity. Then, getting from the zero gravity in pebbles to meeting pebbles and general systems bus, the player's mind is blown again. There's actually something that's tangible and lore, even though very little. Then after meeting pebbles, you see your first ancients and the city that they lived in. Then this is your most likely encounter with your first echo, because most of them are out of the way and you wouldn't notice them unless you really were looking for them. However, this one is placed in such a spot that you basically have to see it unless you go back down through pebbles. And then, right after visiting the Echo and walking back through the city, it's giving you more time to question things and think about stuff. And then it drops this bombshell. There's multiple of them. And you're millions of miles in the air above everything. And they tower out into the distance, hundreds of thousands of cities and superstructures. The game puts on this huge display just to eventually drop you back down into what is essentially everything else in the game. Although I'm not going that far, because I'm going to go to my favorite region, because why not? I'm going to passage back to Outskirts and continue from there. The game truly is something else. There's nothing like it out there at all in terms of an experience. The artwork, phenomenal. Music, phenomenal. The world design, everything about it. It's a true culmination of art turned into a video game. One of my favorite collective experiences that people seem to have from this game is the starting area. Outskirts is like pinnacle of rainworld. It's not the most rainworld area in the game. It's more known as, the Lonesome City tutorial area. But there's a common experience in outskirts, whether it be people going to trying to brute force their way past scavengers into farm areas for the first time, or people going into drainage system instead of going to industrial. It's definitely one of the prettiest regions in the game. I mean, nothing tops Sky Islands, because, Sky Islands. But the problem with Sky Islands is it's pretty, yes, but it's hard to play in. So people don't regularly want to go there unless they're... You gotta kind of have to know what you're doing in order to want to go to and adventure through and see each area. He's just being a dunce. Quit being fucking stupid. One of my fondest experiences in the game is actually going to drainage for the first time. The first time I went to drainage, it was on accident. I actually went to drainage from outskirts, surprisingly. As most people typically do. Either outskirts or... I've seen other people come from garbage wastes and go to drainage for the first time. The first time I seen it, though, was coming from outskirts. And I remember getting stuck there, dying quite a bit in the upper parts of the region, and then quitting and ending up going back to outskirts. And when I typically play the game, when I'm not going to like try and do an exact replica of how you would play the game the first time, I'm almost there. And I'm gonna do, I'm doing Survivor right now, but I'm also gonna do Monk, cause Monk should be pretty easy. And I'm gonna use the most direct route with Monk. When I did it today's stream, I did Survivor the way you would have actually gone to 5 Pebbles. Oh, dude, there's no way. If you want to put your you want to put this on a speedrun record, by all means, go ahead. But like, I'm just saying this now. There's no way I'm gonna be placing in the top like 100. But blame that on PC players. Not me. That's not my fault. But yes, essentially 2. How do I do that? What do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I can do that. But no, as I was saying before Ryan interrupted, when you... Now I don't remember what I was saying. Fucking great, look what you did. Come into the stream, start talking about timestamps and crap, and you made me forget everything. I was in the middle of like I wouldn't say 2 hours, I was in the middle of like an hour-long prologue about the game, and you come in here and ruin it. I get I'm the co-host, but I was explaining my favorite game ever, and like the art and the concept behind it and the idea and just how good it is, and you come in here and I've forgotten what I was saying. There was a whole experience behind it, man. Oh, you know what? Now I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the general experience of people coming out of outskirts and going to a region that they're not supposed to be in yet. Because it seems like a lot of people have that problem. It's raining. Fuck. Fuck. I gotta go. I gotta pick. I didn't even look at the time. Go. Oh, I'm drowning. Fuck! Oh, I should have slept. That's gonna put a big dent in my run. Also, there's 2 people watching. Hello to the other first person that isn't Ryan that's joined the chat. I don't actually have the stream pulled up on my phone, so I can't actually read chat properly. I should do that, however. It should be in subscriptions. There it is. There we are. But I was talking about like the way the game experience physically goes. Because people seem to have like this universal experience with Outskirts. I don't know if I'm repeating myself here or not, but my universal experience with Outskirts was definitely going into... Oh, fuck. Going into, And no, I've never played the Lego Movie game. Yeah, going into Drainage System the first time was an experience and a half. It made me quit the game for a whole year, just so I could come back and do the rest of Outskirts. And now that I actually know how to play the game, I'm better at it. You never get like perfect at rainworld. That was the whole thing I was going for earlier. I bet you that this video might actually do pretty good. At least I hope it does pretty good. I did ramble for like half an hour about the fucking experience of like that pinnacle of the game. from the beginning of the leg all the way up to seeing the stretch of iterators for the first time. It's just it blows your mind every time. But then you come back to the basics of it all, and it seems like just such a simpler game. So, how's the...
Okay, like I mean this in like the nicest way possible, but like, dude,
What?
we should like talk about something that people actually love. You know?
Well, I figured I might as well put my magnum opuses out now before I lose internet connection forever. And I was
Who cares
talking...
about the Manuka Nupus?
I was talking about regular shit before, but when I got to 5 pebbles, I went on like a massive rant, and I haven't stopped since, because I get this way about the game, okay? It's like, when I die, this game will be in my memory.
I don't know about that.
It'll be probably the last thing I think about. Will be, damn,
No, I don't think so.
I wish there was more Rainworld.
Did you have autism?
Yes.
I figured as
Heavily.
much.
Probably. I talked about it on stream fucking the other day. I'm like hyper obsessive over this game, but it's understandable with a game of this magnitude. This time I'm actually gonna save and not fucking drown like an idiot. There was somebody in here. I don't know who it was, but they were listening to me rant until you left, or until you showed up and I, stopped talking about the game.
Is that so?
Yeah. And now I just don't remember what I was talking about.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god. I don't even remember what I was gonna talk about next. Like last time I was talking about, or I say last time, before you came in here, I was talking about everybody's general experience going through Outskirts for the first time, and how basic the game was compared to, like, the sort of peaking point of Rainworld's story.
What about your nose in the story about it?
The peak of Rainworld's story. It all happens in, like, very little moments.
Oh, Jesus Christ. On a cracker.
What?
We were continuing about the Rainworld stuff?
Yeah, well, of course. I haven't stopped talking about it. I'm playing it. Might as well fucking talk about it.
Can we, like, talk about, like, some, like, epic, cool, amazing shite?
I was talking about the art direction. I talked about, like, how the AI works. I was talking about its story, which there's very little of. How the game,
Yeah.
like, makes people feel emotionally,
All good games have story.
Yeah. Every good game has a story. Of course.
Except for, like, N+,
Yeah.
and GTA Online,
Uh-huh.
and
Well,
Minecraft to a certain extent.
yeah. See, GTA Online still actually pretends to have kind of a story, but there's
I
not
just died
really
in
a story.
fucking hell.
What are you playing?
I mean, you can just press the home button and take a lucky fucking guess. Did you find out what I was playing?
No, I didn't bother looking. I'm trying to.
You should look.
I'll just look on my PlayStation app.
You'll look on what?
My PlayStation app. You know what I haven't talked about yet? Oh, you're
Trump
playing.
and his tariffs.
Well, no, actually, I did. Technically, me talking about Starlink is interconnected to the tariffs because they're shutting Starlink down because of the tariffs here in Canada.
So when do you lose it?
They never said anything about that.
Okay, well, that's kind of an important thing to...
I know. I don't know. It could be tomorrow, it could be never. I don't know.
Damn, imagine not knowing something.
I know, right?
Could be me. I'm pretty intelligent when it comes to knowing things.
Right. On to like the movement mechanic system. It's another really good part of the game.
Absolutely not.
See, that's the thing. When you play it for the first time, it feels clunky, and you don't know how to control the slug cat because he controls like a slug cat. You gotta physically adapt yourself to the controls of the game itself. It feels clunky and sluggish and
fucking goddamn it.
It feels terrible the first time you play it. You're like, my god,
really feels terrible?
This is fucking horrible the first time you play it. You're like, I can't climb onto poles, right? I can't run. I keep getting stuck in crouch mode. But once you learn all those intricacies, you can control the game to such a fine point that you're basically almost untouchable. And
I have a question for you.
I say almost because you're always touchable, because rainworld is hard still. Even after 400 hours, it's still hard.
What would you consider to be the greatest game ever made?
Ever made? Now,
yeah.
I could... In my opinion, it would be... As, like, the greatest game-wise, like, physically, like, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy it, would maybe be like either Minecraft or Terraria, because they're physically fun games to play. If you want an experience itself, less of a game, more of I'm gonna do this, I may not enjoy it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Rainworld is
a casual Earthbound experience.
Rainworld is one of those kinds of games, right? You're not gonna enjoy it the first time you play it. You're not gonna know anything. You're gonna be lost.
So it's very comparable to Toy Story 3.
Yes. You're not gonna be able to know how to handle the game. It's gonna handle like shit. You're not gonna know what's going on, how to defeat enemies, none of that. And it comes with playing the game. Do you physically learn? You physically learn how to do those things. It's a learning experience. It's not like anybody can pick up Minecraft and play Minecraft for the first time. Because it's easy. It's easy to digest. It's easy to understand. It's physically easy to play. Rainworld is the exact opposite of that. It's not easy to play at all whatsoever. And that's
Toy Story 3.
That's what makes it an experience. That's what made games from back then an experience. There was no 1 million tutorials, right? You had to figure it out all on your own.
Well, there was in Minecraft.
When Ocarina of Time came out, nobody knew fucking anything about it. You had to.
Well, you weren't alive.
You had to physically play the game to learn how to play it.
That's actually not true.
You didn't look on Wikipedia.
No, but Nintendo did give out a Nintendo Powers that came with a phone number attached to it that you could call. Now the phone number costs money, but they would go on the phone with you and tell you how to play the game.
Wow. Yeah. See, when Rainworld came out, it did have a wiki. But most of the players in the game were like don't bother, if you're gonna play the game the first time, don't bother looking at the wiki. Just play the fucking game.
How did you even find this game to exist in the first place?
I remember hearing about it and hearing that it was an actually difficult, hard game. You know, my first impression of it, I first learned of the game by watching an ad that didn't, like, really explain the game enough for it to be spoiler. And I remember specifically them saying that the game was like the platformer version of Dark Souls. And I went,
Oh,
yeah.
That's not a really fair comparison.
It's not. But I went, oh my god, that sounds kind of fun. And so I picked up the game and I hated it the first time I played it.
Yeah, very understandable, because that's kind of false advertising.
I remember getting stuck in Outskirts. Which is the beginning of the game. I got stuck there for a whole year, actually. And I gave up.
Okay, Darren, let's tell the truth here. You literally picked up that game. You rage quit it for the longest fucking time.
Yes. And I quit, like I said, I quit for a whole year. Because
you said that it took you a year. What you should say is that you quit for a year. That you gave up for a year. And then went, I'm gonna go back into this and try it again.
Yeah. And then I did. And you know what? I enjoyed it more.
Did you ever find out what I was playing?
Yeah, you're playing Roblox.
Well, can you be more specific?
I didn't see what exactly on Roblox you were playing.
So how many viewers do you have right now?
Huh?
How many viewers do you have right now?
None.
Damn, you lost your viewers?
Yeah, the second you showed up. When you got on, my viewers were here. There was you brought somebody in with you when you joined the stream. And they were here. They were here until roughly about when you made me forget everything.
I didn't make you forget about something. You forgot about something. And how have you never played the Lego Movie game?
Because I just never have.
That, like, surprised me. It was a lot of fun.
Was it? Yeah, and then, like, after the whole, there's like a whole peak in the middle of the game where you're getting so much, like, information and visual art, and the game is just presenting you with so much stuff that you gotta put through your head, and then you go through one of those blank spots, like at the beginning, from Outskirts to Moon. There's nothing really going on, and you're kind of just observing the environment. And then you go from 5 Pebbles all the way to the end of 5 Pebbles, and the game is showing
Fruity Pebbles.
The game is showing you so much stuff and so much information, and you're trying to take it all in, and it's just posing.
At the point that you get to Fruity Pebbles,
it's posing so much information, and specifically, it's opening up so many questions. Where did this civilization go? Why did they create these robots?
Why is Fred Flintstone the mascot for Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah, right? It starts posing all these big questions. But then after that, there's sort of a quiet...
Why does he say yabba dabba doo? What's that all about?
There's sort of a quiet period again, and you're back to observing how the game is actually played and how the environment, like how the creatures interact with each other in the environment. And then once you get through farm arrays and down into subterranean...
Once you realize what yabba dabba doo actually means, you will not have to Yabba Dabba
you get
do
to
anymore.
one of the most greatest spectacles in a video game ever.
Which is when Barney Rubble shows up.
It's, you know what, your
and he
first...
says, hey, Fred.
Could you like shut up for like 5 seconds so I can explain this and we can get on to our Yabba Dabba doing? The first time going through the depths is such an experience. It's such a raw, like, what is this place? What are these statues? What is this so-called void?
Why do they have to move their cars with their feet?
And your first time through it is such an experience unlike any other video game ever. But after going through it 8 times, I can say it's fucking boring. I hate going through the depths. Nothing happens. There's nothing gameplay-wise here. There's literally nothing. There's no creatures. There's no threat. There's no timer of rain.
There's no Fred.
It's just you walking left for half an hour.
Oh, so it's like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing fucking happens. You walk left, then you hold down for like half an hour. It's insanely long and boring and tedious, and there's nothing gameplay-wise here. It's strictly artistic. It's here to be emotional. It's here to show you information, not here to be a part of the game itself.
Yeah, no, it's meant to show you what it's like to live in the Stone Age.
They're trying to show you images and emotions of a grand temple deep beneath the earth where...
Yeah, bedrock.
Where...
That's where Flintstones live.
Where there used to be the hundreds, if not thousands of beings here performing like what I can only assume is rituals. And it's displaying this gorgeous music and beautiful vision, like artistic visionary. But fuck, there's nothing.
Can you stop saying it's autistic?
There's nothing here. It's fucking
it's not
boring.
Autistic.
It's boring.
Yeah, you see, autistic people are not boring.
There's nothing gameplay wise.
But there is the Flintstones.
But
Do you agree?
It has such emotional value in its level design. It's kind of crazy. You don't get emotional after spending 200 hours in Assassin's Creed.
Yes, you do.
Do you?
The amount of back pain that you have after that?
Well, I mean, I guess. But
you get really emotional.
See,
because, like,
Minecraft has emotions in like you spend time with your world. You physically build that world up from the ground up, and you gain.
Fuck off.
You gain an emotional attachment from it just from playing in it.
Okay, listen. If I were like hanging out with somebody, okay, I'm gonna have to pause the game here just to express this. If I were to like, let's just say I'm hanging out with one of my friends, right?
Yeah.
And I walk over their place, and they're sitting there like, "What's your problem?" "Oh, my Minecraft world has been deleted." I'd be like, "Grow up."
Well, yeah. No, but I mean like emotionally, as like you're emotionally invested in it. You sometimes
emotionally invested.
Sometimes you don't want to leave that world, even though you don't have anything left to do in it, just because you've built
how much do you want to invest into these stocks?
You've built so much.
My heart and soul.
There are people out there with fucking 10-year-old.
I'm gonna cry in a cup.
There are people out there.
Right.
There are people out there with 10-year-old Minecraft servers. Or Minecraft, and like Minecraft worlds. Yeah, I guarantee you, if you deleted them, they'd be pretty fucking angry.
Yeah, they'll be angry. They're not gonna cry.
Yeah, well, that's still an emotion. You're still emotionally invested in that world.
Well, Darren, we're not realistic. You get emotional over everything. I mean, you lose a game of fucking Call of Duty and you start throwing shit and biting chairs. So, like, yeah, of course.
Exactly,
like,
right?
Fuck,
each video game like stimulates a different like emotional value in its game. Rainworld stimulates that emotion not by kicking your ass in a 1v1 or by spending your time building up a Minecraft world. It creates that emotion through its level design and through making you hate the game and making you learning how to play it and making it really hard to play. So once you go through all this struggle, then you reach the end of the game and the echoes are like, finally, you can leave this world once and for all. All the cycles and struggles and pain that you endured can fade away like mist beneath the morning sun. You finally.
What the fuck are you on about?
You finally realize.
Fucking poetry here.
That's dialogue text from in the game, Ryan. Once you reach.
Yeah, I figured as much because that's not something that you would say.
No,
you would be like, "Oh,
but it's,
all of your pain and woes will now be over."
But once you reach, you like die so many times, you're killed time after time. You get speared in the face. You get bitten by lizards. You get coming down from the sky. You get eaten by huge leviathans. You get fucking devoured.
Like the roller coaster?
You get devoured by fucking butt cysts made of cancer. And then at the end of the game, you're finally like, after enduring all this pain and going through all this story and everything, you've gone from a point where you know nothing about the world to I know every little intricacy about the entire game. And then at the very end of the game, you finally realize that it's all gonna end. It was worth nothing. The only thing, the entire time you were playing this game, from the moment you met Moon all the way till the moment you met Five Pebbles, your destiny was to die.
That's all I gotta say about that. There's another one. There's Encore. See, here's the thing. Okay, I mean, I don't need any of that fucking Yankee Doodle fucking it's the end of the world, you're gonna die kind of games, man. Like, you already lived that life anyways. Why play it?
Exactly, right? You play it, you don't play it.
What I'm asking is, why would you play it? Because, like, that seems like it's just
you're gonna die. That's the thing, you don't play it for the game play, you don't play it for as, like, you're gonna play Survivor's Case. This is the kind of game you play if you're not going to be invested 100% in it. This is the kind of game you pick up, you play the first campaign, and you put down, and you never touch again.
So like Toy Story.
It's an experience.
So like Toy Story.
You play it to say, I went through that. I conquered that challenge.
You know, that's legitimately Toy Story 3.
I played the game through all of its hardships and emotional value just to play it.
Darren, if anybody should be talking about this, it shouldn't be you, because you literally forgot a badge in Go Diego Go's Great Dinosaur Rescue.
Yeah!
And then rage quit the game. You rage quit Go Diego Go.
Yeah! And that just proves that I put in more effort than I would put in a regular game just so I could experience this game. It's such an experience that I went out of my way to go out of my comfort zone of playing games that are typically easy and I can play and put down and play and put down. I played this.
Why don't you give that effort to other games? Like Go Diego Go's Great Dinosaur Rescue, for example.
Because this game just, it's visually more appealing. That's the only it's visually and audibly more appealing than any game I've ever played. The sound design is incredible. The visuals are incredible. Just the learning process, but when you pick up Minecraft, you automatically, your brain physically knows how to play Minecraft.
That's not true.
Well, no, but it's still fairly easy to play Minecraft, right? It's not that long of a learning process. By the time you reach the end of rainworld, you've gone through like an entire learning process that has taken 200 or more hours, depending on how good you are at video games. Also, everybody say hi to Jerry.
Is there somebody in chat named Jerry?
No, Jerry's the name we've given to the void worm at the end of the game.
Oh, because he's a race car driver?
Yeah, he goes really fast. He never did
win the
win the checkered
though.
flag, but he never did come in last. No, that's just the name they gave him. I don't know why they named him that. Do they count cutscenes?
What?
Do they count cutscenes?
I presume so.
Do they? Okay.
Why? What time are you at right now?
2 hours and 24 minutes.
Holy fucking, you're not even done one yet?
No. I'm at the very
You're
end.
gonna be like right at the bottom of the thing. Damn, people have finished that game in 12 minutes.
I know, and that's because they do it on the PC. When you do it on the PC, you can enable it. You can go from the first section of the game to the last section of the game in about 12 minutes.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Because you gotta cheat essentially.
Well, it's not cheating if it's in the...
No, but it's boring. You don't get to experience the game at all. You go from the first section of the game to the last section of the game. You don't get to you don't get to experience any of that emotional value and story
that's not really what speedruns
that happens.
are about.
I'm not doing a speedrun. I said I was going to beat the game. I'm gonna play I'm gonna play each run the way it was intended to be played, all the way through.
Yes, but like, why would you do that?
Because I love the game so much that I'm willing to put in the effort for this. Plus, I figure I'm not going to be able to stream in 2 or 3 months' time, so I'm going to stream every day at around 9:30 p.m.
Well, we have to do the Delta Rune.
EST. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. 9:30 p.m. EST every day. I'm gonna stream another campaign, and I'm gonna play the whole campaign all the way through till the very end, the way it was intended to be played.
You're really gonna put yourself through that?
Yes. And it's also, I gotta do it before the 28th, so I do have a time limit.
Why was on the 28th?
That's when the new DLC for the game comes out.
Really?
Yes.
No doubt.
Well, what do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? I'm not going to talk about. I think we should still continue like the gaming topic, but I'm not going to really talk about much during like my first playthrough here, which is this is just I'm going to end the stream at the end of Survivor, and then I'm going to start a new stream for I'm gonna play.
Why would you do that? Just keep the continuity going.
No, because I'm gonna it's gonna be part 2. Each part's gonna be a separate slug cap.
And you're gonna play all of them tonight?
No. I figure tonight I'm gonna do Survivor and Monk, and that's probably it.
It's like 4 hours of stream time.
Yeah, I know, right?
I still think you should do that all in one stream, though.
No, I'm gonna end this one.
That gets me better watch hours.
I know it gets you better watch hours, but I'm gonna release it right after.
I know that, but I mean, like, it would do better if it's one big video, because people like to go to night-nights while watching YouTube.
Yeah, well, this is long enough of a video. It's almost fucking 2.5 hours.
That's not long enough.
Well, I don't want to continue it because I want to have part 2 be, like, each part is going to be its own slug cap. And can you edit, like, the description of the video after it's been uploaded?
Yeah, why?
Because I want you to edit the description, because right now it says sub to my channel, or sub to the main channel. I want you to edit it and say Darren talks about rainworld for fucking half an hour. Half an hour rainworld rant. Okay, so the time is exactly 2 hours and 28 minutes. So I'll write that down.
So you completed number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think you should just keep the same stream going.
Well, then it won't be part 2.
Well, it'll still be part 2. Just call it part 1 and 2. Compilation.
I guess we could just call it part 1 and part 2. But you gotta change the name on it.
Uh-huh. Actually, no, fucking make it 2 videos.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured we'll get more. We'll get the same amount of watch time, but it'll mean we'll have more videos on the channel. And just think, there's 8 slug cats, so we're gonna have 8 videos.
Yeah, well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Delta Day.
Who knows how long, because Artificer might take me 2 parts, and Spearmaster might take me 3 parts. Saint is probably gonna take me fucking 4 parts. Because the game gets harder as the more campaigns there is. Can I see my... What do you think my score is? How many deaths? Guess.
How many dads?
Deaths.
20.
7. Guess how long? Guess how long it took me. Look, I have an exact. It tells me the exact time I took.
2 hours.
An hour and 25 minutes and 20. An hour, 25 minutes and 29 seconds.
Okay, well, write that down.
Will do. I had 59 food and 14. I managed to beat the game in 14 successful cycles, and my total score was 1,191.
Damn. Damn, remember Sesame Seeds.
Sam put this in my
Fuck.
Samsung notes.
God
So,
damn it. I'm
one
gonna find out what other games are on here.
1 hour, 25 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Did you even do an intro for that video?
Yeah, I did. I said, hello, fucking people. I'm gonna play all the rainworld campaigns before the Watcher DLC comes out. Alright. Time for part 2, Monk.
Did you start it?
What? Oh, no, I gotta end this one, don't I? Bye! I'll see you in the next video, which is like 10 seconds.